Hello to my Aquarius. Happy new moon in Sagittarius to each and every one of you all. Thank you to those of you all who have communicated to me that the sound quality in the previous video, you couldn't really hear, that well. So thank you. I mentioned it before, so this will be the last time I'm mentioning it. When I'm filming videos back to back, I'm like using multiple cameras. So in order for me to get the content out in time, I may have to grab another camera, and the sound quality is as good as it's going to get on that particular camera. So sometimes you may have to turn the volume up or adjust it or whatever, but usually you all hear the quality that you're hearing in this particular video. So I was able to free up some space, and like I said, thank you all for your patience, and let's do it. So this is a bonus video for you all. So thank you to those of you all who notified me that the sound quality wasn't that great in your previous new moon in Sagittarius video. So yes, new moon, new you, Aquarius. Actually, we have a full moon coming up and on the 27th. I want to say it's the 27th of this month, a full moon in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the messenger planet, but it also is aligning us with trade and commerce. It's also aligning us with travel, sibling relationships, factual memory of things in your life, your opinion about things. And so this would be a great time to kind of sort of get a head start in communication, and just like looking up the different forms of communication, Aquarius, so that way, as you're sending out messages into the universe and you want to be in receiving mode of what the answers are coming back, you are clear and concise about what messages you're sending out into the universe. Let's get it. Let's see what your cards have to say, Aquarius. Let us go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Again, this is a bonus reading, since you all notified me that the sound quality in the previous video wasn't the best. Okay, nice. Here we have the 10 of Cups. Here we have the Page of Wands. Here we have the 4 of Swords. Here we have the Wisdom card, the Lovers card, and the King of Pentacles. Yes. All right, Aquarius, let's do it. So Source is definitely surrounding you with a new group of people, and these are very creative energies. They're talking more about ideas. They're not interested in talking about people and the negative energy and all of that other stuff. So Source is definitely cooking up something nice for you, right? So, it's funny when you talk about, like, you see plantains here. You see there's a lot of green, meaning there's a lot of growth, around you. You see pineapples here and the symbolism there. You also see a roasted pig, so there's there's a lot of symbolism here when I look at the cards, but definitely a colorful group of energies right around you, more vibrant. They're talking about ideas and how, coming together and how to better people's lives, more of humanitarian efforts versus talking about people. So you're definitely going to be in a wise company. In the company of a lot of wise people. Some kind of partnership in business and or in love is coming across your path. And it could be other offers of people who just want to work with you, Aquarius. So like I said, this is receiving energy right here. This Cups energy is receiving. So you have to decide what you want to put in your cup. But we got 10 of them, right? So you're an air sign, but you're a water bearer. And Source is saying all of those things coming together are going to make you very, very wealthy. So lots of offers coming through. You don't have to accept all the offers. Like I said, you can definitely send out the message to the universe of like, okay, send me messages in a clear and concise way of what I need to, what offers I need to, that I should seriously give consideration to, because right now your energy, Aquarius, is very magnetic. And so a lot of information is coming to you. So it's going to be real important for you to get your rest. So like I mentioned before, you got 24 hours in a day. What are you doing with your 24 hours? So if you say, hey, I'm shutting down things at a certain amount of time and I'm setting my clock for 8 hours from now, I'm getting my full 8 hours of sleep so I can be recharged, reset. I have clarity of thought when I wake up. And if you work 8 hours a day or whatever travel time, getting to and from work, or if you work remotely or work for yourself or whatever, be so disciplined in your time. So when offers come across your table, coming across the table like this, see these people sitting around at a table, that you have clear and concise answers. Like, so again, it's not that you're will be intentionally trying to turn some people down, but source is saying, like, I'm trying to send offers, like at least 10 offers across your table from people who are, you know, who see they want to work with you. They want to align themselves with you. And also 10 offers, you know, possibly in love for those of you all who want to be in a romantic relationship. This is a time to be so clear and concise with what you want on the outside as well as the inside. So, for instance, if you're talking about a love relationship, everybody has a type. This is not the type. This is not the time to shortchange yourself. Oh, I just want somebody who's nice. Right? You already had nice, but nice saw you as a, speaking of pig, saw you as a piggy bank, right? So source is saying to yourself, you know, some people really burn themselves out of your life by seeing you as a cash cow or a piggy bank, right? They really burn themselves out of your life. And so source is saying, speaking of cooking something, you know, source is cooking up something nice for you to inspire you to keep on going, letting you know you're in the right direction. Here we have the Tower card. Here we have the Seven of Swords. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Here we have the Tower card. So the Tower card is a lot of people who are having an awakening right now, right? And you're divinely protected, but there's definitely some plotting and planning that was going on there, that your emotion, that's why it's important to get your rest, because source is downloading information to you, you know, and through your emotions, through your dreams. So you wake up in the middle of the night, or you wake up, the first thought that's on your mind, source is telling you exactly who's plotting and planning. Exactly. So that's why rest is so important, right? So we have 4 and 7 right here. 4 and 7 is 11, right? We talked about 11 already. So 11 is a gateway number. 11 is that when you're walking through those portals, you're saying, okay, I want to get off the fence and stop thinking about, you know, those energies who have manipulated, lied to you, try to play you, do all kinds of stuff. I don't want that I need to move on from those types of energies, because I need that brain power for these energies sitting at this table right here, right? And source says, okay, order coming right on up, right? So what feels like a breakdown is actually a breakthrough that's happening for you also. Congratulations for the breakthrough, you know, that's happening. Somebody has definitely been working really hard. Somebody's getting some kind of increase in your money, right? So whether you work for yourself or work at a company or organization, congratulations on your raise, your increase. I'm telling you, somebody has been saying to source, you know, I really want an increase in my money. I want my creativity, because I got things I'm trying to do to change people's lives. I'm trying to put some people on payroll. I'm trying to put in water filtration systems. I'm trying to expand my brand. I'm, you know, trying to expand my education at work so I can ask for that. I can justify asking for the raise, and it's happening. Congratulations, Aquarius. You definitely work hard. You definitely earned it. Everything is lining up for you perfectly. It's all lining up for you, Aquarius. So that's what it looks like inside of a vault. Somebody who's saying, I'm not interested in being around people who are talking negatively about other people. I'm interested, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not trying to fry somebody's reputation. None of those things. So in your vulnerability, like I said before, when love and money is coming across your path, yes, absolutely, some things from the past are going to come up in your mind. You're like, oh my God, I thought this was the right thing in the past, and look what happened. Look how this turned out. But see, the difference is you didn't know what your purpose was. That's the difference. So this Tower card is saying, hey, stay in your purpose. I got you covered. You can get your rest. You don't have to be tossing and turning. You know, you wake up and you know, one sheet is over here, the pillow is over there, because you tossing and turning and fighting all kinds of stuff in your sleep. Source is saying, no, you don't have to do all of that. Just stay in your light. Here we have the Strength card. Here we have the Hierophant card, the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and also the King of Wands, right? Source is saying definitely stay in your strength, right? Because you're staying away from hot-headed energies, right? And also very stubborn energies that have been warned on numerous occasions. Leave Aquarius alone. Leave Aquarius alone. Leave Aquarius alone. And so source is saying to you, here we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is legacy wealth, and also new money coming across your path. Again, so like I said, you got some kind of increase in terms of your money is concerned. And like I said, you're increasing your money. So source wants you to stay away from hot-headed people who have the worst ideas about you, Aquarius. People who are trying to provoke you. People who are trying to get you to say something to or about them. Just like hot-headed energies. And the people who are connected to them that are very stubborn. Because a lot of people are having an eye-opening experience right now. And so you can use all those hot ideas that people are trying to cause you to be hot-headed and say, I have a lot of ideas about how I can change people's lives. Remember, you all are building legacy here. That's just different than just, I'm just creating jobs. You're creating legacy here. So your head and heart may have been at war before, but not anymore. Somebody is definitely in stealth mode. Somebody has a lot of ideas that's going to change some lives here. So that's what I'm seeing for you all so far, you know, Aquarius. This is what I'm seeing for you all so far. So you're definitely entering into a season of abundance and prosperity. And here's the 3 and 6 of Pentacles here, right? So 3 and 6, you're dealing with some people who have some definitely resentment around money, insecurities around money, like paper and coin, whatever the currency is in your country. But Source is saying to you, you've been working so hard, Aquarius, at just, like I said, in your own insecurities, finding out what your own demons are. If your demons were chocolate cake or, you know, Skittles, or if your demons were, you know, candies, or, you know, fear or doubt, or whatever you may have felt like a demon was for you. There's so many different types of demons. You know, a lot of people were battling a lot of, you know, deep anxiety, whatever it is, right? Source is saying to you, you know, Aquarius, whatever it is, right? You have identified whatever it is in your vulnerability, trying to move forward. You recognize where you were at the time of your life. Was there something that caused that between the ages of 0 and 7, since we're talking about the root chakra, you know? And so a lot of you all have been battling a lot of things from ages 0 to 7, like in your own family, about, you know, insecurities, instabilities, maybe moving around a lot, and kind of sort of maybe, you know, or just a lot of stuff that's going on. People who were impatient with you, people who measured your career success from other people's, you know, by other people's career success in your own family. People who may have measured your prosperity by another family member's prosperity. All of this stuff you had to fight through, Aquarius. So now where you are in this very vulnerable state, where Source is replacing a lot of people in your life, love interest for some of you all who want that. Like, not everybody wants to be in a romantic relationship, or, you know, people who are, whatever it is that you're replacing. Source is saying, you know, working relationships for some of you all. There's the memories are definitely going to come up, you know, but Source is saying the memories are coming up to help you to remember where you were during that time where those demons were irritated. I can guarantee you somebody didn't know what their purpose was, you know, on the planet. And so there's some people who are hot. There's some people who feel some kind of way, you know, and the Tower card coming out twice. So, you know, it's like I said, in your personal and your professional life, Aquarius, a lot of people said some things that they wish they could take back now. And Source is saying, I got a soulmate coming across your path. Soulmate, it doesn't have to be a romantic. I got to stress this, because you want to make sure you are the energy you desire to attract, and those energies complement each other in business and your personal life, right? So even if it's a platonic friend, you don't want that gossipy energy. You don't want that toxic water. You don't want those toxins in your water, right? Even if it seems like it's a clear agenda, you don't want all those toxins in your water. If instead you want clear water, like we got a clear agenda, we're not trying to hurt anybody. How can we create opportunities for other people? Because that's the frequency that you're on, right? So your third eye is wide open. And so you want, that's why another reason why you didn't get your rest, because here we have the 9 of Swords. You've already come through a nightmare. You've already come through a complete nightmare where you did not feel like you were good enough. But here's the thing about the moon when it's in Virgo, right? That's Virgo's card. Virgo and Gemini are both, and this is Gemini's card, by the way. Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury, right? So Gemini's energy is air sign, masculine like you, right? Even though their symbol is a twin. Virgo's energy is feminine. So you're sending out the message about the partnerships you want in your life, both in your love life and your personal and your professional life. Not just, when I say love, I'm not just talking about erotic love. I'm talking about agape, like friendships, platonic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're sending out the message, and somebody is writing down very clearly what you want, and you're speaking that out into existence, right? So you're not making room for anything that you didn't write on your own sheet of paper, Aquarius, right? And so, and also, Source is saying to you, in your alone time, Aquarius, you are good enough. You just don't want to have to deal with other people's drama. People who are stubborn, people who have a God complex, you know, people who are committed to trying to mess up your money, mess up your reputation, trying to find out what your insecurities are. You're not interested in those kind of things. So you're interested in clear and concise, messages. So that's what I'm seeing for you all. And so this is going to be a great month. This is not just month. Let me not say month. This is going to be a great cycle for somebody, because it's this month is going to end, not too, in a couple of weeks. So, but this is going to be a great cycle, for somebody that just starts on the 13th of the month. You have a lot more wisdom that you had before, a lot more wisdom about just relationships in general and how people were trying to find out what your insecurities are. So, congratulations to each and every one of you all. Congratulations, really. Congratulations, Aquarius. What else we have here? What else do we have here? Because, boy, I tell you, there was definitely some energies that's just like trying to pull out the worst in somebody, like literally trying to pull out the worst in somebody, like talking against some of you all's business, talking against some of you all's character and that kind of thing. And yeah, here we have the Four of Cups, the King of Coins again, the Four of Wands. Here we have the Eight of Swords, the Devil card. We have the Sun card. Yeah. So when we look at the Tower card coming out here twice, the energies that were wishing certain things on you is coming back to hit them. So whatever it is they were wishing on you, Aquarius, that's what's coming back to hit them. And the King of Pentacles came out twice. So Source is saying, wow, this is a lot of wealth right here. I mean, a lot of wealth. So when I talk about somebody getting their sleep, not only are you going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of your shoulders, Aquarius, you're going to, like I said, you got two things happening. You have partnerships in business and in love. And again, we're not talking about just erotic love. It can just be I'm talking about a good, solid friendship, like a best friend. When I look at your cards, and I mentioned this, and I think in your previous video, Aquarius, like what's behind your vault door is, there's been a whole lot of trash talking and stuff about you in the past when you were just trying to find out what your demons were, what your insecurities, where all of that stuff started from. Like that's where it benefits you all, Aquarius, that your mind is so light years ahead. You weren't even thinking about the people who were plotting and planning and setting traps and all of that other stuff. That's why now you're going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of your shoulders, Aquarius, a huge weight. Here we also have the Devil card, because like I said, Source says you may have been chained to your demons of fear, doubt, uncertainty, and all of that, which could have started at somebody's root chakra. But again, things are being exposed. Somebody is definitely operating in their light. And that's what you see in the Tower cards, like just stay in your light, stay in your light, stay in your light. Here we have the Eight of Swords. Source is saying to you, somebody was definitely plotting and planning. That's what this is. Just lying in wait, plotting and planning. Plotting and planning. It's sad. That's why Source says, go ahead and get your rest, because the nightmare really is over. And that's where the breakthrough is coming in. Here we also have the Four of Cups. You don't even need to sit around and overthink this, because you are a divine being of light who's just having a human experience. And that's what this Four of Cups is like. Creatively, people spend so much time pouring out so much creativity and manipulating and lying to people and lying on that it's about time that you have some goodness coming your way, Aquarius. So like I said, let Source keep removing people from your life. But this is going to be a good cycle for everybody, not just Aquarius. It's going to be a good cycle for everybody who is really willing to be clear and concise about the messages you're sending out to the universe, to Source, right? And letting Source and intentionally be in receiving mode. Like for instance, the moon moved from Scorpio into Sagittarius. So Scorpio is a feminine sign, right? We're not talking about any Scorpios that you know. And then it's moving into Sagittarius, right? And then it's going to move into Capricorn. Sagittarius is a masculine sign. So Scorpio is feminine. Sagittarius is masculine. Then it's going to move into Capricorn. And then it's going to move into Aquarius, which is another masculine sign. Then it's going to move into Pisces, which is a feminine sign. So start, try it this cycle. Okay, Aquarius, every 1.5 to 2 days. And I'm keeping you abreast of what's coming up, right? Because I'm giving you the questions and everything. I'm telling you the dates. And even if you're not tuned in, if make sure you set your notifications to all, so you'll be able to get the questions too. But download a moon calendar. When you see it's in a masculine sign, okay, I'm sending out messages to the universe. What does this masculine sign mean? I'm going to let you know in my videos. Okay, now it's in a feminine sign. Okay, I need to be in receiving mode of something. What does this planet mean? Or what does this symbolize? Okay, then it's going back into a the moon is moving through, it's waxing and waning in between these feminine and masculine zodiac signs. Okay, what does this mean for me, right? that's going when you start disciplining yourself in that sense. And then of course I'm telling you about which planets are retrograde and all of that other stuff. Start disciplining yourself to pay attention. Like for instance, your ruling planet Saturn went station direct on, in that last cycle. So if you're watching this on the 12th, it went station direct in this cycle. But if you're watching this on the 13th, it went retrograde. Went station direct in the last cycle. And so station direct, like I said, it's just that it's not retrograde, the opposite of retrograde, right? So you don't really have to slow down. The messages are just because we know that planets don't move backwards, so they don't move at a slower pace, Aquarius. So like, for instance, right now, Jupiter, Neptune, and Uranus are all retrograde, right? And so Uranus is your other ruling planet. That's that march to the beat of your own drum. That's going to be retrograde until January 24th, 2024. Neptune is going to be retrograde until December 6th. And then Jupiter is going to be retrograde until December the 30th. So you still got time. Jupiter is that planet of good luck and good fortune. It rules Pisces. And it's one of Pisces ruling planet, but it's Sagittarius' ruling planet. So yes, right now you need to be writing out that list of things. Aiming high. This is not the time to say, well, I just want somebody that's nice. No, I want them to look like this on the outside. I want them to have this kind of heart. I want them to not be gossipy and messy, whatever. I can't tell you what to say, but you know what I'm saying. Because you've already experienced that before, where your head and heart were at war with each other, and your head and heart was fuzzy. You didn't really know because you didn't know, somebody didn't know what their purpose was, but now you do. And so when we talk about this double King of Pentacles card here, Source is really aligning you with some very wealthy people, wealthy-minded people. So you're going to start seeing money start to pour in. And some people who, like I said, they're going to be feeling some kind of way. For them, it would be good if they could just say, okay, you know what, I need to move on with my life, because if it's happening for Aquarius, I'm inspired, right? But unfortunately, some people are not going to feel that way. If they can't somehow get themselves back into your life or some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion, it's going to be still the gossip and still a hot-headed energy, still being stubborn, bullheaded, all this other stuff. So Source is saying, look, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Let's see what else we got going on here, Aquarius. Like I said, you don't have anything negative to say about. When I look at your cards, I feel like somebody said, I forgave people. I don't even want to hold that energy in my universe. So I know I'm divinely protected in my personal and my professional life. This is the Tower card, but you got two Tower cards up here. You're divinely protected in both sides. So let me see what else we got going on here. Let's see. Let me make sure I got this card, this. Yeah. All right. So let's get these cards out here. Yeah. Keep your vibrations as high as you can possibly keep those vibrations. Keep them as high as you possibly can, because, and make sure you're getting your rest, because obviously, when you're dealing with hot-headed energies and Sources exposing energies, just like everybody has demons, right? And some people are still chained to their demons. You don't know who's gossiping and who's saying what to whom and who's lying in wait, setting traps, all that other stuff. But Source is saying you're divinely protected. So here we have allowing radical acceptance, says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's next can come, what's needed can come next. So that's what I'm saying. Like the fact of the matter is that, before you knew what your purpose was, you could have been on a job that was making a whole lot of money, but again, without even knowing what your purpose was. So it's like a person who was making a whole bunch of money stumbling around in the dark. I don't know what to do with it. But now when you're saying your purpose is aligned with helping to better other people's lives, you have a clear agenda of how you're going to help better people's lives. That's when somebody's saying, okay, all right, Source, now it makes sense. So I'm not crying over something from the past. So your commitment is being tested. That's right, your commitment is being tested. Source is trying to tell somebody, stay laser focused, stay locked in and laser focused. So as these messages are coming in, this new moon, get your rest. Get your rest, get your rest, get your rest, because you need to be clear-headed and laser focused. Because with the amount of wealth that Source is trying to put across bring across your path, it will get somebody off track. Like, okay, what's my purpose again, Source? You got all this coming my way. What in the world? Yeah. Stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Sweet treat. Look, speaking of when I was saying chocolate cake in the beginning, like stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Because again, when we talk about emotions, emotions can make somebody feel like, okay, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating. Like whether it's good emotions or bad emotions, it's still emotions, right? So I'm excited. I'm eating this. I'm tasting that. I'm eating this. I'm just, you know, that kind of stuff. So Source is saying stay laser focused on your path. You definitely need to be healthy, you know, getting your rest and that kind of thing. And, you know, not stomach ache, tossing and turning. I can't sleep, you know, that kind of thing. So, and, yeah, this is what I'm saying for you all, Aquarius. This is what I'm saying for you all. So, yep. So when I see that Hierophant card up there, some energies have definitely tried to be very bullying. You know, they just have this very bullying spirit. And because you recognize the spirit, whether it's directed at you or directed at someone you love, Source is saying to you, you don't want to deal with it, period. You don't want to be bothered with it just period, because they try to make you react to certain things. And you're just like, nah, I'd rather not deal with that. Here we have self-worship, 37. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find that I am and all of divinity within me. Yeah, there's a lot of growth. You see this growth right here. When you look at yourself, there's a lot of growth. And then we know the symbolism of bees by now. Somebody's really looking at themselves in a different light now. See this lavender hair, this color of the amethyst, right? So somebody definitely is healed. That crown chakra, this amethyst color is connected to our crown chakra. You see all of this pink right here. This pink connects you to your heart chakra. So somebody is definitely attracting love. You know, this is focusing on self-love, right? You're definitely in a very forgiving spirit. Again, forgiveness and forgetting are two different things, right? So it's good to remember so that you'll recognize the spirit moving forward, Aquarius, and not repeat that same, you know, oh my gosh, I got off kilter, because there's always a test, like I said, while you're in receiving mode of the money coming your way, friendships, you know, agape friendships, that kind of stuff. Source is saying to you, you still want to be able to recognize certain types of spirits, because at first it may come across as, and not necessarily the zodiac sign, you know, but the spirit, because some people, you know, that you may have had who was hot-headed in the past or try to get you to react to certain things. Remember, you may meet somebody with the same zodiac sign that's on a very positive, high vibrating end, and they could be like really motivating you and that kind of thing. And you may not ever see that side come out of them as it relates to, because you all are on two different, you know, I'm sorry, you're on this, on at a high frequency, right? So it's like talking to them from their throne to your throne. And that's what Source is trying to tell somebody is, yeah, Aquarius, very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Number 7, I am brilliant. Number 7, you possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries, Aquarius. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. So we know that there's a light and dark side to all energy, right? So the light side of number 7 is Source is the one that made it make sense. Source is the one to make it all of this make sense, right? There's some energies, they feel like they got to be the only one that's shining. They need all the attention on them. But see, your card in tarot is the star card for a reason, right? So there's many stars in the sky, Aquarius, but it's not just the stars that's shining bright, it's the moon, right? No matter what phase the moon is in, even if it's a new moon phase, it's still a slither of the moon that's showing. And remember, the moon is aligned with our feelings, subconscious habits, moods, emotions, our need for our spirit to be fed, our intuition, right? So your star shining bright exposes a lot of people's true feelings about themselves. So if they are selfish, Aquarius, it's going to expose. And whenever somebody else is shining, or they getting some kind of shine in some way, shape, form, or fashion, they believe they're the only one that's supposed to be shining in the sky. And here you are, you know, like not even trying to shine. You're just out here motivating people. That anger, that jealousy comes out, and it comes out in rage. And it can come out on whoever they're around. So Source is saying to you, you don't have anything to worry about as far as that's concerned. You just continue staying in your light, Aquarius. And sources, like I said, got you covered, both in your personal and your professional life. And that's what I'm seeing for you. That is what I'm seeing for you. That's what I'm seeing for you. So congratulations on your increase, and congratulations on, like I said before, somebody in this leadership position and more money coming across your path. So congratulations. Affirmations for kindness. I am full of loving kindness. I am full of goodwill toward those around me. I am surrounded by warmth. I embrace all wholehearted kindness. I'm grateful for generosity shared by others. My smile can make someone's day. I allow the kindness in my heart to run free. So that could be a good baseline for somebody to kind of sort of write out when you're talking about what kind of energies you want to attract. You just want to attract just what I just said here, and then whatever else you add to your list. So, of course, it's your list. You know, I can't tell you what to write. Only you know what you've experienced in the past and what you want to attract now. So here are the questions for the moon in Sagittarius, in case you all did not hear them in the first video. And again, my apologies. I didn't know the sound quality was for some. A lot of people heard it. Some people, there's a few people that just said I couldn't really hear that well. So I'm trying to make sure everybody is good. So first question for you all is, what is your heart yearning to learn and do? Second question is, where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? Third question is, what are the main challenges on your path to your envisioned future? Fourth question is, are there ways to solidify your foundation for taking off, perhaps saving money so that you can leave your job or learning a new skill? And then last but not least, Aquarius, is, are you on your path? Remember, the moon in Sagittarius brings hope. It brings new ideas. It brings big dreams. Sagittarius, a symbol is a half moon, half man, half horse, shooting an arrow towards the sky. So this is where you'll be asked to make sure that you know exactly what your target is, and then, you know, fully discern the difference between your ultimate purpose and the stories that are injected into your mind, you know, by society and the media, right? So this is an opportunity for true freedom. That's why I said, don't get caught up on, I don't like this zodiac sign, I don't like that zodiac sign. Source is saying by now, because you're in your light, Source is going to expose the frequency that people are on. And even if you feel like, oh gosh, okay, I'm a little nervous, I'm around certain zodiac signs, I've had bad experiences with them, they're coming across a certain way, that's when you can back up in feminine energy and say, okay, Source, show me how low they would go towards me. Because it could be something like they just having a bad day with something in their family and they may not ever take it out on you. But Source is saying, you go and talk to Source and say, okay, show me what I'm not seeing here. Because I don't want to, you know, I want to continue being on my throne, being high vibrational, operating in purpose, right? And so Source will show you everything you need to see. That is what I have for you all. Happy super new you, Aquarius. Happy new moon. And again, like I said before, hopefully the quality of this video is what you're accustomed to. And I will see you all on Midweek Wednesday. Okay, bye.